and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, my name is Caitlin, welcome, and today I'm updating one of my favourite projects, that is the Pan Those Eyeshadows Project Pan. So if you don't know what this is, for me, I work on 4 eyeshadows either until I hit pan or if I hit 20 uses. 2 of those shades are randomly selected from my whole collection. One of them is a random single eyeshadow, and one of them is selected by me from my Focus palette, which is my Modern Renaissance palette. So that's how I like to do Pan Those Eyeshadows, but everyone does it in such a different way. I have such an exciting update for you guys today because we have a pan and it's the shade that I wanted out, really. I was getting a little bit worked up and run down with this shade, and we have finally hit pan. But just before we jump into it, if you have not already, please like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I do this update every single month. I do other project pans, shop my stashes, get ready with me's with normally bright colourful makeup looks, but we've gone a little grungy today. So I'm going to walk you through all the shades. I'm going to go from newest to oldest to keep the suspense a little bit. So the first shade we're going to talk about is my single eyeshadow. This is the shade Rose Quartz from LA Splash. This is what it is looking like. You can see there's a little bit of disturbance, but really not much. We rolled this in last month and we have only used it 5 times, which is kind of my goal every month for my Pan Those eyeshadows, is just to use them 5 times. So we hit that goal. This is what the shade looks like swatched. It's just like a very normal kind of rose goldy shimmer. It's fine, it's nothing special. So yeah, 5 times. I will also put pictures of what the shades looked like last month as well for you. Yeah, not much of a change, just a little bit of a disturbance. This might take a while because it is quite firmly pressed. So yeah, it's not my favourite shade to work with, but it's fine. It's okay. The next shade I want to talk about is from my Focus palette, which is my Modern Renaissance. And we are working on the shade Raw Sienna, which is this corner shade here. Last month when we rolled it in, it was completely unused. There was not even a brush stroke in it. And now you can see little brush dents in it. I've only used it 4 times, so I haven't hit my 5 monthly use goal, but that's okay. It's only 1 use off, and I'm filming this a little bit early, so whatever. Hopefully you can see in the close-up picture of last month, it was completely unused. We have got a few little brush dents in it. I wouldn't say there's a proper dent in the shadow, but I mean, it's fine, whatever. It's a shade that I can incorporate quite easily, so I'm not too fussed with that. I think I can get quite a bit of use out of this next month. I think this is going to be my focus shade for August. So hopefully we can get a lot more use out of that. Next is the shade that I'm so excited about. This comes from my Sunset Horizons palette from Beauty Bay. Oh, hang on, I didn't swatch Raw Sienna. So there you go, that is what Raw Sienna looks like. These two go together quite well. Okay, so now the Sunset Horizons palette. We were working on the shade Hibiscus, and this is what it is looking like now. As you can see, we have hit shiny, shiny pan. I'm so excited because this shade really limited me, I feel like. With this, you could only really do 1 look with it, I felt like, because I really don't like this bright purple. Hopefully you can see in the progress picture from last month, we had a pretty big dip in it, but yeah, finally we hit pan. This was definitely my focus shade this month. We used it 4 times this month for a total of 9 uses to hit pan on it, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I was using quite a precise brush. This was the brush that I was using with it. So you can see it is quite precise. I put this in like my inner crease whenever I wore it, and it just, I'm not a big fan of purple, so I am glad that this has gone out. Let me swatch it for you. There we go, that's what it looks like. Yeah, very bright, very bold purple kind of looks could be done with this and not much else. You couldn't really tone it down very much, but I'm just so glad that we have hit pan in it. We can roll in a new shade from my whole collection, which is always so exciting. Yeah, I was so burned out with this. I actually posted about it on my Instagram stories saying I'm going to wear this shade every single day this week because I will have pan in it by the end of the week. And we did, so it worked. It paid off. And finally, the last shade that we were working on in this project comes from the It's My Pleasure palette, so another pinky purple shade. And we were working on the shade Pretty Cruel, and this is what it's looking like. Hopefully you can see there is like a tiny dip in it. We do have the tiniest little dip in this, but this is 100% going to be a 20 use and roll out shade because we have used it 11 times in total. We used it 6 times this past month. I did pair it with this really bright purple to tone it down a little bit, but yeah, this is 11 uses and we have barely made a dent in it. It is going to be rolled out at 20 uses. So this is what that shade looks like. I actually really enjoy pairing it with like a dark brown. So a shade a bit like Cypress Umber. Putting Cypress Umber in the direct crease and then blending it out with that shade because it pulls neutral enough that it can be paired with browns and not look a bit out of place. So that's really good. I'm thankful about that, and I've found a look that I do like doing with it because it is neutral. I know I always say I don't like pinks, but I'm glad I got a more mauvey neutral kind of pink. But yeah, I think 2 more months and then we will hit 20 uses on this. I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to see on camera the dip that we've got, but this is a tough one. That's a tough one. That's going to be in for a long time. Okay, so now the fun part. We get to roll in a new shadow. So I'm going on my Pretty Random app. I've got from 1 to 579. I am going to make a rule. If it is a pink or a purple, I am going to re-roll it. I don't care what it is. If it's a pink or purple, no. I've worked on 2 for so long and I don't like pinks and purples. So let's see what we get. Okay, 132. Let me go and see what that is. Okay, that is the shade Funky from my Carnival XL Pro, which is a bright neon pink, which I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. You may think that this is cheating, but I don't care. 333. Okay. Oh my god, that is actually fan fiction from the It's My Pleasure palette. No, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. I need something other than pinks. I've just escaped a pink. 316. Okay. Okay. 316. This is gonna be difficult, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump into this one. I like the challenge. Okay. Wait a minute, I'm gonna go get it. Okay, so the shade 316 comes from the Just My Luck palette, which again is like, this is gonna be such a hard shade to try and pan. So I did have this shade in the project, which is Mary Jane. We did hit pan in this in 17 uses. I hope you can see the pan. I'm not sure. But the shade 317, 316, whatever it was the shade Charmed, which is this like khaki green. It matches my eyes today, actually. I'm really excited. We did have this in last year, I think. Let me have a look, because I still have all my numbers, I think. Yeah, we used this 8 times last year. So it's already got 8 uses on it. It's got a little bit of a dip in it. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see. But going into like September, October, the more autumnal kind of months, hopefully we can get quite a lot of use out of this. And as you can see, I'm kind of in a green mood. So I'm going to swatch out this new colour story. I'm really excited. I've wanted to play around with this more, so hopefully we can do that. Okay, so this is my old colour story and this is my new colour story. Charm does not swatch very well at all, but it can go really well with raw sienna. So it can make like a grungy kind of khaki look. I forgot the word. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to pair these two together. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh my god. I'm really looking forward to playing around with the shade Charmed. Let me know, what do you think of this colour story? Let me know, because I'm nosy. I'm just so happy that that purple shade is out. We are free of it. So that is where I'm gonna leave this video today, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, because it would mean the world to me. I hope you have an incredible day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!